Hello. Didn't see you there. All right.
Flip up like the flip more. You know, so I spread love around the globe. I DJ road, I DJ road, I DJ road.
So we're here at the Bristol Harbor side, and I've got DJ Rogue here
What
with
up?
me. Hey, how did you get started making music and DJing?
So it all started with DJing, not making music until a bit later. But yeah, so I think it was 1990. I had NWA tape and 2 Live Crew. That was the only two, as nasty as they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only 2 tapes I had. But I kind of heard the scratching in it, but whatever, I didn't really think it was cool, innit? And then I remember it was on BBC Two for some reason. I don't even know why.
Yeah.
It was a DMC championship,
Mm-hmm.
and it was on in the morning. I think I was in between watching Kellogg's BMX channel and something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just on, and I saw DJ David did I Want to Rock Right Now routine. I think he did the one with the 4 Coke cans. It might have been that year or the year later. And then Q-Boat was in that video as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I already had like upstairs in my room at the time like a MIDI hi-fi unit,
Okay.
which is like a record player on top, tuner, and tape deck. There's
Okay.
no CDs then.
Yeah.
And I immediately after watching that just took my mum's stolen records, took them all upstairs, all of her Motown, all the Sorry Mum,
Yeah.
all the Stevie Wonders, Motown records and all that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And just you could put it on the so it had like a volume that was like that up and down.
Yeah.
So I put it on the phono and I would just scratch with the up and down volume fader.
Mm.
Just making noise really, not really having much of an idea, I guess. And then I would try, eventually it turned into me just copying scratches I heard on the tapes and stuff like that, and trying to, mimic stuff I saw on that DMC thing.
Yeah.
And that was it. I did that probably for like 2 or 3 years. I did that until about 1993-ish. In 1990, I was 11, so I started secondary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did that, making noise really. I wasn't really doing much with it, but I was trying to scratch. I knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Until probably about 93, 94-ish.
Yeah.
And then a kiddie in my school got decks for Christmas. There were some rich kids in our school.
Yeah.
He had like a loft conversion in his house. He lived in the loft. His bedroom was in the loft. And his house was like there and the school was like there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we used to just bunk off school, lunchtime, whatever, be in his loft, and I'd be just trying to scratch. I was MCing as well. I was trying to MC of a jungle at the time. So jungle was like new, kind of like 93, 94-ish.
Yeah.
But mainly trying to scratch. And that was the first time I had like decks.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was really trying to scratch then. Weirdly, my influence then would have been a lot of DJ Hype.
Okay.
He was actually a jungle DJ, but he used to scratch, and DJ Psy as well.
Mm-hmm.
They used to scratch over rave music. And so I used to just try and mimic what they were doing, try and copy their stuff.
Yeah.
And then, when I left school, it was like 95. Then I met some guys in my area that were like older than me. They were like decent DJs. A lot of them had come up in the rave scene. Shout out DJ Perks. DJ Perks and Louis as well, Louis T. They were like doing fairways raves at a fairways place.
Mm-hmm.
And they were already scratching, and then they kind of took me under their wing a little bit.
Okay.
Perks was like really good at scratching, and I remember there was a guy, Ben Logan, shout out Ben. I used to hang out with them a lot.
Yeah.
This is like just as I left school, like 95-ish, so I was like 16. And he had 2 Technics scratch mixer, which was at the time, he had a Mate of Fade, I think, at the time, and then we advanced to the Jazzy Jeff signature Gemini.
Okay.
And he used to let me just practice in his house all the time. And then I remember feeling honoured I could go to Perks' house every Saturday. So I used to work Saturday till 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And then just come on my way home, just go to Perks' house, and we would just scratch for ages. And and then I guess around that time as well, like videos started coming out, because I used to just scratch copying things off of tapes, records, whatever.
Yeah.
But videos started to come out, and I remember Smegma Returns, it's like Cuba at D-Stars and all the Third Rumble lot. So you can actually see what people are doing.
Yeah.
And then once I got to that stage where I could see it, I started to like overtake some of the older heads that were teaching me. I got better quick. I mean, it is like that when you've got a young brain anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I didn't even have any decks until 1999, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
1999, I got decks, my own decks. I had, actually, that's a lie, I had some belt drives. I had a pair of Eclipse ones from Richer Sounds.
Okay.
You could spin them on your finger, they're so light. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
But where
yeah.
there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot of scratching on a terrible fader and terrible decks. But I was lucky. I got to use Technics at my friend's house all the time, so shout out Ben.
What was your first gig?
First gig?
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit weird. I had like, I don't know, I was doing, so like I said, there was always a few people. My area is like not central to Bristol town. It's like out of the way a little bit, you know what I mean? But there were some cool people there. And so yeah, Perks and the rave scene, that was there. But there was also a guy called Shane Webb, MC2 Wild. And they kind of got me scratching on their pirate radio show.
Okay.
So I'd have been 16 then, and that was on. It's Passion FM. It's the same people as Jackie, but it was a Mixmaster M. It would have been Power Jam or Passion back then. And that was we had the terrible show, graveyard shift, like midnight till 2 or whatever, 2 a.m.
Okay.
Big block of flats in Easton, and I was just going down there like, what the fuck, this is mental. But it was cool. Like, I was scratching. So I had that stuff, and then off the back of people listening to me or scratching on that show, someone asked me to do a gig at the Thekla. I think it was a night called Blue Fusion.
Okay.
Fuck knows what happened to that, or I don't even know if they did anymore.
Yeah.
But it was just literally a warm-up set doing hip-hop, and they were like, yeah, we want you to do the scratching and stuff like that. I got down to the gig.
Yeah.
I had a baby face as well. Like I don't look like it now.
Yeah.
I had a baby face. So when I was 16, I wasn't obviously not even allowed enough to get, old enough to get into the Thekla.
Yeah.
And then the promoter had never met me, had only ever heard me on the radio. So he was like, shit, are you even, how old are you? I look like I was 12 when I was 16.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm 16. He's like, shit, not even old enough to get in, but he let me in anyway.
Yeah.
I remember my hand was shaking, trying to put the needle on, shit in my pants. So scared. But I did it.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be the first proper gig.
Yeah.
But then my first like decent gig, I just got lucky. Dead Prez
Oh wow. Okay.
played at the Fleece in 1999. So you imagine 1999, they just dropped hip hop. No one ever even heard of them before.
Yeah. Yeah.
That tune was not even just a big hip hop tune. That was on the radio. It was massive.
Everywhere. Yeah.
I got the gig because a mate of mine knew a promoter who didn't have any decks.
Okay.
And he was like, if you bring the decks, you can play. So I ended up warming up for Dead Prez.
Okay.
Even better than that, in the sound check, I was scratching, and I was all right in 1999. I was actually okay.
Yeah.
I was scratching over the instrumental of hip hop with Dead Prez down there, rocking out, telling me I was good.
Oh.
Amazing experience. So that's the first sick one I did.
Okay.
So 99, I would have been what? I would have been 20, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born in 79. Yeah, do the maths.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd have been 20 then. Or maybe like 19 turning 20, whatever the time of the year it is.
Yeah.
That was the first like proper gig, and then I was like, that's it, I want to do, you know what I mean? But before that, I wanted to as well. I used to go to a lot of, there were so many hip hop jams in Bristol from 1995, 6 until 2000. I'd say that was like a pretty golden era in Bristol.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had the flipping, I can't remember what it was called. I said it earlier, innit? But the paint jam. There's a massive paint jam at Cannons Marsh anyway. I forgot the name of it. Yeah. And I was just begging to be involved with that. Like, I didn't know anyone then, but I was getting to know people. I was meeting like certain people from Aspects, FSH, like the Graph Writers, and obviously Ashton Court Festival was every year, so you meet people from there. but I was fully in the scene then, like, just as a spectator.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. Yeah, I didn't really get decent gigs or anything until like 99ish.
Yeah.
Came through the darkness, hard up, chasing after dreams through the streets. From the city to the sticks. My struggle in this jungle is just standing on my
Along that time, it must have been about 97, 98. And I'd had shit decks, but I still hadn't got my Technics yet. I didn't get new Technics either. I had some beat up Technics. So one cost me 50 quid.
Yeah.
They'd done every illegal rave party in every subway in Norwich Western. So it was dead when I got it.
Yeah.
But it was 50 quid and it was a Technics. But before that, I had the shit ones. But I did get big up the people that were just so relaxed back then. Because I literally walked into PC World. I gave them a false name. And I walked out with a PC, scanner, printer, mouse, monitor. I never paid a fucking penny.
Yeah, okay.
Just give them a false thing. I don't know how it worked, but yeah, I just had the whole lot. So I remember using Dance EJ.
Okay.
This program.
Yeah.
Hip Hop EJ hadn't come out yet. Dance EJ. So basically, you get a bunch of samples and you just kind of fuck around with them. This is just before Music 2000 and stuff like that as well on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So I used to just mess around with that, even though it wasn't really. I think you could pitch it. So it was like dance stage, like 120, but you could pitch it down and sample sounded slow, but you could actually make hip hop.
Yeah.
And then I got Hip Hop EJ, which give you a bunch of you can't change the samples, you just get what you got with it. That's it. I think you might have even be able to buy CDs that had more samples.
Yeah.
But I just had that anyway. And then I would just make hip hop beats on there. And then after that, I got Acid Music, Sonic Foundry, Acid Music, and Soundforge.
Okay.
And then I could actually sample now from records.
Yeah.
Put it in the computer, chop it up, and then that was it. I was just like making beats. That was first of all, I think I was just making beats to cut to, just to scratch to.
Yeah.
And then after, I was like, yeah, this is a thing. I want to make actual, like, because that was the thing with hip hop. I guess I was quite militant, as people are. I only listen to hip hop. That's it.
Yeah.
But and I was listening to Rave and Jungle, true, to be fair, but. When it got to that stage of Hip Hop Soldier, you know what I mean? I was watching Beat Street in like 94, 95. It was already like 12 years old or something. You know what I mean? I was like, no, this is the way. And even watching breakdance, me and my mates were like, later on, we were taking Lino up to the school and trying to do backspins and head spins and windmills in 1995. We looked like idiots because we was way late. But Hip Hop Soldier, immersed in the culture. But what comes along with that, I think, is especially when you get a computer or a sampler or something, you start finding the original samples.
Yeah.
And then that opens up the world of fucking just other music. And you're like, holy shit. And now all of a sudden I like prog rock.
Yeah.
And I'm not just so militant, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, so that would inspire me back then, I guess.
Yeah.
Just trying to find like other music and new samples and trying to make music for rapping, for scratching, sorry. And then later on, trying to make music for rappers, finding samples. And then I guess I ended up scratching live in a couple of bands as well. So I really got like a musical lesson with that because with bands and stuff, you get actual musicians, which is good. It's always good to be around someone who knows what they're doing. That's what I find about hip hop. It just accesses people that don't know what they're doing with music. You can still make music, right? But obviously, then so playing with bands, we did all right. My first scratching really live, because when I was doing the hip hop gigs, I was scratching a little bit, but it was just more just playing tunes to a club. But yeah, with the bands, I was exclusively scratching with like on choruses. The first one was a punk band, pretty much thrash metal punk band, which is mental, called Fruit of the Doom.
Okay.
Big up them lot. We did all right. We got third best band in Venue once. Venue magazine, that used to be a thing here. And then I ended up in a band called All Life Dynamics, and they were good. We played. This is going a bit further actually. It's like 2004. I played Glastonbury with them, which is amazing. Like really good experience. But that was just scratching. So then by that time I'd had a bit of a musical and been inside studios. So music making was, beat making was more prevalent then. and turntablism. I just loved beat juggling, scratching.
Yeah.
But what was inspiring me really was watching all the videos, watching DMCs, trying to get to that level to enter. One year I did enter in 2004.
Yeah.
And then I entered again on the online one actually in 2018 or 17, I can't remember. Did all right in that one. I got 7th in the world of online ones that round. So it's not that great, but it sounds better if you just say 7th in the world.
Yo, it gets bloody in the battlefield.
But that's what inspired me really. I wanted to get better and better and be like, it's mad, yeah. I would go to like, I was around Quest a lot, DJ Quest, who's DMC, obviously won the UK's 3 times. Went through to the Worlds, but we were like scratching a lot together, beat juggling a lot together, like watching him come up with his routines. I was nowhere near that level then, but I was all right though.
Yeah,
we could scratch together and we could juggle, and you know. But being around those people would just be like, shit, I need to get some. Like I would be around some people and they're terrible, and I'd be the best in the room easy.
Yeah.
But then I go into another room and I'm like, fuck, I suck, man. So it's just that's what inspires you. Yeah. That's what inspired me, just to keep doing it. The beat thing, I never really was that. I didn't have any competition level to it. I just did it for myself. I didn't even release my debut. I had a couple of beat tapes with another group I was in. It was not a band, like a rap crew. Yeah. Called Bastard Sons. And we did all right. We did some CDs, did a load of shows. One of the albums had like a beat tape just as track 4. Yeah. Like no, it wasn't a track. It was 30 minutes long, just my beats, and it was all made out of movies and video games. So I had like things like that out. But my first actual release wasn't until like 2018. When I did the album with Relly. Let Them Know, wicked album. Yeah. Relly's on fire, so check that out. There you go. And then I did the Love Spectrum, which is a beat tape. Yeah. I think that was 2020. Or maybe 19, I don't know, can't remember. Did an album with Inglorious Poet as well. Yeah. Which is cool. And a bunch of singles. I've done singles with Milo and other people. Yeah. But also the other side of music, actually, what kept me on releases was me recording scratching on people's tunes. I've got loads. I can't even know where to start. Yeah. I've got a bunch of features for UK hip hop artists, and I guess that's probably what I'm most known for here. Yeah. Is scratch choruses and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, inspiration with that music, with DJing and stuff like that, was always just to get better. Yeah. And just having that passion that I can't fucking let someone be better than me. Fuck you. I'm like, well, to the best of my ability, there's always going to be people better. I don't mean an ego thing. Yeah, yeah. I just mean that I would come away and I'd be upset. Yeah. Genuinely. Like, fuck. I still got to get better. Right, fuck this. I'm going to work much harder now. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's what inspired me to keep going with that sort of stuff.
But what like influences you or inspires you with beat making? Is it like a feeling that you get or a sample that you hear?
It's usually finding a sample. Yeah. But then it's like sometimes I want to make a beat. Yeah. So I'm not very logical with it. Like sometimes I want to make a beat and I'll end up spending 5 hours digging through fucking tunes. Yeah. And by the time I find a sample, I can't be asked to make a beat. Whereas a lot of people might just do their digging first, have a bunch of samples ready, then make beats. So just finding. I mean, if I stumble across a sample, I'm going to make a beat that day, no matter what. Yeah. So that will inspire me, I guess. Okay. Like finding the sample. Okay. Sometimes I might just be pissed off and I just want to just let off, make a really aggressive beat. You know what I mean? Can't afford a gym membership and punch a bag, so I'll just make a shitty aggressive beat or something. Yeah. Or sometimes I feel real good and I make a real soulful beat, and you know. And I mean, to be fair, with beat make, scratching is not something I do every day. Yeah. Scratching, I'll blast it for like 2 weeks maybe, and I definitely scratch more when, like, if I have DJs come to my house or I go to theirs, or you know. Yeah. Scratching is not something I do on my own. Yeah. Beat making is. So beat making, I make beats every single day. Have done for a long time. Yeah. And I treat it like a scrapbook. I said that before, the scrapbook theory. So if you imagine like a what do you call it? It's not a scrapbook, is it?
Sketchbook.
Sketchbook.
Yeah.
I do a sketchbook theory. So if you have a sketchbook and you're an artist, you'd fucking just fill the pages up, but you might only keep one picture. Right?
Yeah.
So that's my theory. I just keep making them. I don't care what happens. I just keep making beats. And then if there's a good one, or if a rapper's like, yo, send me that one, man, then I'll finish it. So that's how I've always been. So I have to make beats, really.
Yeah.
And I think it's a battle. I make beats to not watch telly. Do you know what I mean? So it's better than that, right?
Yeah.
Even if sometimes that is a hard battle, you know what I mean? Not I love things like that, but I just do it every day. It's like a therapy, I guess, weird way. You know, keeps me. I like doing it. It's still creative, isn't it? When I was a little kid, before any of the DJ stuff, I used to draw all the time. I've always done something like that. You know what I mean?
Something creative.
Yeah, found my little escape somewhere, doing something creative.
Yeah. Is it like a way to express yourself and your emotions, or?
It might be. I don't know though.
Yeah.
Like, it probably is. I can't. It's not intentional.
Yeah.
It's not super intentional with me. Like I said, sometimes if I'm in a certain mood, I might try to make a beat and go, I want to get this feeling out. But that's not that's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's more just like it is therapy, but it's not intentional.
Yeah.
I don't go. You know, it's just something I do, regardless.
Yeah.
I walk through the valley of the shadow with death. The devil's trying to break me down. I walk through the valley of the shadow with death. To right my wrong. I walk through the valley of the shadow with death. When my feet get weary, I walk through the valley of the shadow with death.
What does it mean to you?
It means the world to me. It means everything. Like, being accepted by people that like you used to look up to.
Yeah.
I've been lucky with my DJing over the years. Like, I've done some amazing things that 14-year-old me would be so happy with.
Yeah.
I mean, featuring on tracks with Jerry the Damager and Ed O.G. and Guilty Simpson and Planet Asia. Like these are not things I've necessarily sorted out, but I'm on there regardless. So those sort of things, that means the world to me.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be able to do that. Do you know what I mean? I DJing on stage as well, doing support slots. I supported, Mos Def, Lords of the Underground, Far Side. I mean, the list is long. Like Jerry the Damager twice, Beat Nuts.
Yeah.
Hung out with the Beat Nuts. Like, it means the fucking world to me because I'm just a dumb kid who's just being a fucking warehouse otherwise. And I still do a day job. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like thinking I've made it or anything, but I get to have those experiences.
Yeah.
And like I said, growing up, studying the videos, watching Beat Street, Star Wars, and fucking breakdance, the movie, whatever.
Yeah.
All those type of things. I just wanted to be immersed in that culture. I really wanted to be a part of it. I was gutted I didn't live in New York.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I live here? I wish I would live there. Do you know what I mean? So it means the world that some of those artists know who I am, at least. Being able to be on tracks with them.
Yeah.
Hip hop culture in itself kind of saved me in a way. Like, not saying I would be dead or in jail. I wouldn't have been. I probably would have been alright still.
Yeah.
But it saved me from having a fucking mundane, boring life.
Yeah.
Not to say that it's mundane and boring for anyone else, but for me it would have been. So I get to. My life is mundane and boring as well, but I get to have these other experiences.
Yeah.
So I owe a lot to it. I love hip hop culture. I love all of it still to this day. Except for beatboxing, don't really like beatboxing, whatever, soz. But I like beatboxing up until 88.
Okay.
Dougie Fresh, and that's it. And
That's
Fat
it.
Boys, that's it. It stops there. When they start there, I'm not into it. But it means the world to me. Other than that, and I don't think I'd be the same person I am if I didn't have it.
It's like part of your identity.
Yeah, it was all of my identity now. I've been more years doing it than I haven't. I'm old.
Yeah.
I've been doing this shit since, like I said, when I first started just scratching, even though I didn't necessarily, I had NWA tapes, I had Two Live Crew, I knew, but I didn't know what hip hop culture was then. I just knew that was music that swore. My mum didn't like it, so fuck everything. I'm playing that loud shit that's offensive.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the culture, do you know what I mean? But when I started to piece it all together and start to do it and know what I was into, and then I'm studying all the hip hop tapes and I wanted to be. That is my identity. So I've been doing that for 30 years. So at least 30 years.
Yeah.
So if I just cap it and say from the age of 16 till now, that's 30 years. So This totally is my identity.
Yeah.
And I fight with it all the time. Sometimes I'm not into it. Sometimes I look at other people and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to be a part of that. And sometimes I love it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a part of who I am, yeah. Yeah.
What would your life be without creativity?
Well, mundane, I think.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it wouldn't be. If I wasn't a creative person, I guess I would not find everyday stuff boring, but I think it would be boring. I don't know. I can't just go to work and go home, watch telly, go to sleep, do it again the next day. Like I can do that a couple of days a week. You know what I mean? But I have to do something else. But I mean, even that, like I used to be into BMXing a lot. I've always done something else.
Yeah.
And it's always like finding creatures of the same kind. You know what I mean? People that are into, you finding your people, innit?
Community.
Your community and finding your creatures of the same kind. That's what I like. And whether that, I did BMXing, I did for years, whilst doing DJing as well. I was doing it all at the same time, but I was definitely that kind of like just finding new people. I never really got on with people that were just what I would say, what society would class as normal, I guess. Like, when I left school, a lot of people I went to school with that were, they're cool in school. They would like save up and go like, where we're going to Ibiza, or we're going to, we're just like going on these holidays and shit. I was like, I'm saving my money for turntables. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting decks, mate. And I'm going to stay in and ignore all of you, scratch on my own. That's what I'm going to do. And that was way better for me. And that's just like you said, finding your fraternity.
You're the other half of Diggin To The Core.
Yeah, you're the other half.
Yes.
You're the main half.
Yeah, well, but
actually, I'm the main half because I'm fatter, but there's two halves. Like you're definitely not.
But what do you have? Like, what are your thoughts about Diggin To The Core?
It's wicked, isn't it? I mean, I've always wanted to, like, with my DJing in Bristol, I've done it for a long time. And I made music with people for a long time, so I've built up a big network. And I've always wanted to shine light on people that don't get the light shine on them. Like we were saying this, we were having a conversation earlier with DJ New Balance, right?
Yeah.
And I was saying, like, if we're not careful, the little golden era that I just said about midnight is just going to get fucking erased.
Yeah.
Like no one will know about it. No one talks about it. And they just don't know. So when you obviously it's your idea, you came with the idea, and it kind of melted with my idea because I was like, well, I want to do that too. And while we're in Bristol, I'll definitely help you get interviews, and we can do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, mine's I love I guess your side of it is the creativity and seeing that the people are united in creativity. My side of it, I guess, would be shining light on unsung heroes.
Yeah.
People that have paved the way. And people nowadays don't even know about them. I think that's just shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'd like to shout out people that helped me, people that not even if they didn't help me, even if just indirectly helped me, people that was there before me doing what I'm doing now should get their flowers and have the light shone on them as well. So that's my angle to it. And then obviously you came over this time just with me. You mentioned it. In a conversation, and 3 days later we had the channel set up, and and then a week later we had 3 interviews.
Yeah.
It was that easy, isn't it? So you've inspired me to actually do it.
Yeah.
I would have never done it on my own.
Yeah.
Even just buying the mics, I'd be like, it's 20 quid or whatever on Amazon, but whatever, I'll do it one day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have pulled my finger out. So you kind of boosted that. And I'm loving it.
Great. What's your socials? Where can people find you?
I only really use Instagram, I guess, which is at DJ Roguezilla.
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook as well, DJ Rogue, but I don't really use that very much. I got a Bandcamp, Rogue and Relly. I think I've got DJ Rogue one as well, maybe. I'm on Spotify as DJ Rogue.
Yeah.
That's where you find all music, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.